the Netflix anime Skull Island has just introduced a new titan whose rivalry with Kong is even greater than its rivalry with Godzilla in the MonsterVerse. Let's find out which kaiju this is and how it can be so powerful to rival Kong. And once again, welcome to Nerds Insights, your daily channel for nerd news. That's why it's important for you to leave a like to help boost this video and reach more people. This way, we can keep this work going and always keep you informed with quality and speed. Thank you for your like. Skull Island has premiered a new titan revealed as a secret rival to Kong in the MonsterVerse. As a canonical show within the MonsterVerse, the new Netflix anime serves as a notable addition to the legendary franchise. While it takes place in the past and likely has no influence on Kong's future, it makes some significant contributions to the MonsterVerse lore, particularly regarding Skull Island and Kong's backstory. For the most part, the series focused on the personal stories of a small group of humans trapped on Skull Island. For a while Kong was just a larger-than-life figure lurking in the background, but as the first season concluded, Kong received significant attention. Flashbacks from a previous era, combined with what transpired during the series, added an interesting new chapter to Kong's life in the MonsterVerse. In doing so, Skull Island also introduced an enemy for Kong that preceded his rivalry with Godzilla in Godzilla vs. Kong. Here's an overview of the new MonsterVerse Titan and how it fits into Kong's story. For now, the new Titan from Skull Island does not have an official name. Referred to as the Squid throughout the series, the monster was nicknamed the Kraken by Skull Island's showrunner, Brian Duffield, due to its resemblance to the mythical beast of the same name via Twitter. It's worth noting, however, that the Kraken should not be confused with the Kraken mentioned in the novelization of Godzilla, King of the Monsters. The Titan in question was later revealed to be a different monster, Kika, in the MonsterVerse comic book Godzilla Dominion. As for the new Titan from Skull Island, it remained hidden for most of the season, using its octopus-like tentacles to threaten Kong and the central characters of the series while keeping its body submerged. That being said, it was clear from the start that they were dealing with some kind of cephalopod monster, similar in some aspects to the creature Kong fought in Kong Skull Island. Apparently, Kong didn't have just one but two cephalopod enemies in the MonsterVerse. In Kong Skull Island, Kong was shown fighting a giant squid. Later, the opening credits of Godzilla vs. Kong confirmed that it was indeed a titan. This new creature is similar to it but depicted as a much greater threat. It also possesses abilities and physical characteristics that set it apart from regular squids, such as its beak and claws, while the creature in Kong Skull Island was essentially just a titan-sized squid. Skull Island's Kraken is a complete marine monster with squid-like properties, a force to be reckoned with in the MonsterVerse. The Kraken is even larger than Kong himself, big enough to hoist Kong over its head with its tentacles. The Titan possesses an immense amount of raw power. A significant part of what makes it so dangerous is the size of its tentacles. The characters in Skull Island weren't safe from it. Even when venturing inland, its tentacles are so long that it can reach the land and snatch innocent humans at will, or pluck helicopters from the sky. Additionally, they release a form of venom that is lethal to humans. As if poisoning its enemies and constricting them with its tentacles weren't enough, the Titan squid has another powerful weapon in its arsenal. It also possesses potent electrical powers. It can unleash bursts of electrical energy through its tentacles, shocking its opponents. Using this power while holding Kong in its grasp made it even more challenging for Kong to prevail. It was discovered on Skull Island that the Kraken's ultimate goal in the MonsterVerse was to dethrone Kong as the Alpha Titan of the island. Kong had played this role for decades, but the Kraken intended to take the throne and establish itself as the dominant predator in the ecosystem. To achieve this, it openly provoked Kong by attacking a human village under his protection, intentionally or not. The new Titan killed a young girl with whom Kong had formed a strong emotional bond. As it didn't eat the humans, it became clear that provoking Kong was its main motivation, just as the characters theorized in the show. It seems like it wants Kong to attack. The Kraken wanted to become the alpha of Skull Island. However, Kong refrained from retaliating. According to the humans, it is likely that Kong didn't go after the Titan squid because he knew the creature would have the advantage if they fought in the ocean. Similarly, the Kraken didn't attack Kong due to its inability to come onto land. As a result, the two remained at a stalemate for an indefinite period of time. For years, if not decades, Kong and the Kraken have been at odds, unable to act on their animosity toward each other. Godzilla and Kong have also been at a stalemate until Godzilla vs. Kong, but that rivalry is decidedly different. Godzilla and Kong shared a rivalry motivated by the history of their ancestors and the natural desire to prove their dominance. Simply put, Their fight was more about instinct and less about any real grudge they had against each other. Kong's fight with the Kraken, on the other hand, was deeply personal. Because of the village girl, he had good reason to want to kill the monster. The Kraken is dead in the MonsterVerse, but is there another one? An exact timeline of the show's events hasn't been established, but its lack of knowledge about the Titans makes it obvious that the show takes place before 2014 when Godzilla fought the Mutos in San Francisco. So, at that point in the MonsterVerse timeline, the Kraken was already dead, but since Titans are not unique, with Godzilla and Kong representing species with multiple members, it's not impossible that another version of the Skull Island villain is out there, lurking somewhere in the MonsterVerse, whether in the depths of the oceans or the hidden world of the Hollow Earth. In a fight between Godzilla and the Kraken, who would win? Comment your opinion, and of course, subscribe to the channel with the notification bell activated so I can continue to inform you every day, quickly and efficiently about everything in the nerd world. Your likes also help a lot. Thank you as always, appreciate it.